Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today's incredibly special because we are diving into my first movie review. What better way to kick things off than a modern anime classic? Today, we're looking at The Garden of Sinners, Chapter 1, Overlooking View. This R-rated movie released back in 2007 by Studio Ufotable, known for Fate and Demon Slayer. This film is the first in a legendary series of movies. But how does this opening chapter hold up? Let's break it down. One of Ufotable's first films they've made. First, let's talk about the story. Overlooking View drops us straight into a bizarre and grim mystery. High school girls in Tokyo are explicitly throwing themselves off the ruined down Fuji building. There's no connection between the victims, no suicide notes, and no clear motive. Enter our protagonists Mikaya Koto, a mild-mannered investigator, and Shiki Ryogi, a stoic girl in a kimono who wields a knife and possesses something called the mystic eyes of death perception. When Mikaya falls under the building's strange spell, Shiki has to head to the rooftop to confront whatever supernatural force is pulling these girls to their doom. It's an urban fantasy mystery that wastes no time getting under your skin. This movie isn't just about a ghost hunt. It's incredibly heavy on themes. The core of Overlooking View explores the psychological difference between flying and falling. The film asks us to consider why people are drawn to the void, exploring isolation, depression, and the sheer overwhelming weight of the living in a massive, indifferent city. It contrasts his desire to escape reality to float above it, hence the overlooking view, with a grim reality of falling back down to earth. I feel that the film does an incredible job in this, and at the end it gets you thinking. Value your life and remember that life can be brutal, but there will always be a light in the tunnel. I too could relate to this film's message, as I also have these thoughts to give up once. But I'm trying to find my way in this world, no matter how hard it gets. It's a dark, psychological take on finding purpose when you feel entirely disconnected from the world. Now, we can't talk about Garden of Sinners without bowing down to Studio Ufotable. I love animation, and this movie holds up very well. Keep in mind that this movie came out in 2007, almost well over 20 years ago. But the animation looks better than a lot of anime airing today. Hell, there is a reason why this movie put Ufotable on the map. The use of lighting, the gloomy, muted color palette of the city, and the meticulous attention to background details create an incredibly thick atmosphere. The film reminds me a lot of one of my most favorite film trilogies, Heaven's Feel, with the look and feel. And when the action finally kicks in, it's fluid, visceral, and beautifully choreographed. The way Shiki moves during the climax is nothing short of hypnotic. As much as I enjoy the film, there is an issue that may affect your viewing experience, and that is the one hurdle for new viewers. It's the pacing. Overlooking View starts in a media res, meaning that it drops you right into the middle of the story with zero hand-holding. You won't know who these characters are or how their magic system works yet. You can watch it in order, but this is how they intended to show the story. It's a slow burn, atmospheric experience. It demands your patience, but if you allow yourself to sink into its moody, mythological rhythm, the payoff in the final act is absolutely worth it. The voice acting is what grounds this supernatural mystery. Just so you know, there is no dub. Maya Sakamoto's performance as Shiki is phenomenal. She delivers her lines with a cold, detached edge, but leaves just enough cracks to show the humanity underneath. Kenichi Tsurumura plays perfectly off of her as Maika, providing a warm, grounded anchor to Shiki's coldness. They carry the quiet moments beautifully, and I will apologize for butchering those names. Overall, The Guardian of Sinners Chapter 1 is a gorgeous, haunting, and deeply atmospheric introduction to this universe. While the non-linear storytelling and lack of exposition might confuse you at first, its stellar animation and gripping themes make it a must-watch. I'm giving Overlooking View a solid 8 out of 10. It will be given the gold medal. It's a gold standard film. Thank you so much for watching my first review. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've seen this film. Until next time, stay safe and keep watching.